Yes. Are you nervous?
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes. Are you nervous?
It's the right answer.
Alright, so boom, I've covered some weird fights before, but I don't think there's been a single one as bizarre as this. A local 75-year-old grandfather and his Takashi 6ix9ine fanatic grandson decided to team up in an MMA handicap match against the morbidly obese transgender version of Ben Askren. Whose mother is this? It's the Island Boys versus the redheaded version of Eric Cartman. I don't even know what the backstory to this event was, but we here now.
Here we go.
Wait a minute, she got hands. Within 15 seconds, she put down the grandfather and his grandson. I see why the second generation brother didn't make the trip. She took care of him in the parking lot. Her body built during Thanksgiving and she handing out leftovers. Turns out it's not a handicap match because the old timer battling the woman in Parkinson's at the exact same time.
We have you surrounded.
Don't you dare touch me. Stand back.
I need to know what was the Island Boys' strategy here, because the grandson ain't connect on a punch yet. You supposed to be young and vibrant. Engage Big Bertha. What you waiting for? It's as if he doesn't even know how to use his controller. Look at this man throwing leg kicks at oxygen. I know she large, but your foot's not gonna get caught in orbit. Attack this woman. Homie just gonna stand by and watch his granddad get his ass whipped. They supposed to be fighting the granddad using scratch attack. He must have been a member of Team Rocket when he was young.
That's right.
Might I add, the grandson, the most confusing created character I've ever seen in my life. He's got tattoos like 6ix9ine, hair like Trippie Redd, built like the Island Boys. How many viral failures do you have to grab inspiration from? Granddad in there looking like he taking a Zumba class. Grandson in there looking like he afraid of his own shadow. He the type to relocate to another state when he sees a mosquito. First round goes to transvestite Ben Askren. 4-piece super size me hands. Had granddad searching the floor for his pacemaker. Legs in the air like his neighbor swindled him into taking a prostate exam in his apartment. Meanwhile, his grandson may have tattooed 6ix9ine on his stomach, but he's only doing half the job because he's on his knees, bowing down and pledging to feminism while receiving fist of misandry. Granddad nearly separated his hip in an effort to free his grandson. Little man was in the fetal position by nature, out there looking like Captain America before the super soldier serum.
Eat a dick, old man.
In second round we go, and the grandpappy's still out here moving like he's stepping on hot stones. I don't know if he's having a seizure or trying to do the Charleston.
That's it. Enough of this shit.
Come here. Her hands are sponsored E for elderly. His denture's gotta be cracked at this point. But why hasn't the grandson engaged yet? I don't understand. She must have a ring presence that rivals that of Jiren and Broly. They're not even trying to get close. The grandson steadily in retreat trying to get a sneak attack, but granddad steadily getting defeated in his approach. Did they make no adjustments at the conclusion of the first round? She's got no ankles, but she's been on her feet longer than her opponents. At this rate, granddad might die by blunt force trauma before the end of the fight. Emancipation papers need to be in the locker room at the conclusion of this fight, because the grandson needs to be kicked out the family. Homie not throwing no punches or kicks.
Hey, Spider-Man.
He on the ground, smother him. God damn it, woman. Moving forward, I'm Team Big Bertha. I want to see her defeat these island boys.
Oh, I missed.
Granddad was a fraction of a centimeter away from being sent to the Shadow Realm. For the remainder of the second round, they kept trying to walk her down, but ain't nobody was attacking her. Discount Trippy Red still ain't connect on a punch. Yet another round goes to transgender Eric Cartman. Gave this family of hooligans nothing but hands for Black History Month. But look at the grandson. Look at the grandson.
Hey, Spider-Man.
She had to step on his foot to get this man to stay still. Thank the Lord her foot worked as a mousetrap. But before she can send him to the afterlife, the damn grandfather had to protect this man from execution. If they had taken their hygiene seriously, this big woman wouldn't have to whip their ass. But now they can with Hawthorne. And now a word from
That's right.
If there's one thing you should know about the Chisholm man, he always smells good. Because Hawthorne's grooming products are my answer when I want to look good, feel good, and smell good. Hawthorne is a premium men's grooming brand that makes it quick and easy to confidently be your best. With skincare and hair care
This is a
made
good
just for
thing.
you. They use data from hundreds of thousands of customers to recommend perfect products for your body chemistry, skin type, hair type, and lifestyle. First, you take their quiz. They ask you basic hygiene questions and what sort of products you enjoy using. It was extremely easy and only takes about 2.5 minutes to complete. At the end of the quiz, you'll receive customized products tailored to your body, skin, hair, and lifestyle. I got lotion, soap, hand wash, body wash, and so many deodorants. My armpits gonna smell magnificent for months to come. I might grow a new arm just so I can put deodorant under that one. So many body washes, so little time. I took 7 showers today just so I can use every single one. Hawthorne stands by their customers, so if you're not completely satisfied, they'll retailer your products for free based on your feedback and pay for the shipping. So there's truly no risk. I even bought a Hawthorne candle. Not only my body gonna smell good, my room gonna smell good too. So make sure you're ready for anything or anyone that comes your way by taking Hawthorne's quiz today. So do yourself a favor and go to hawthorne.co and use promo code Chisholm and save 10% on your very first purchase. That's HAWTHORNE.co. Use promo code Chisholm and save 10% on your very first purchase. Let them know I sent you.
My name is Marnie, and from here on out, I'm going to be your very own personal wing girl. It's my job to give you the no BS, honest truth about what women want versus what they say they want. I put up new videos every Monday, so please keep an eye out for my videos and keep watching and share them. So last week, I posted a video on how to get a 10 when you're a 5 and date beyond your league by reframing. If you didn't see this video, I'll include the link in the description box below. Reframing how you think is the first step to becoming a badass with women. In this week's video, I'm going to tell you a quick and easy way to get everything you want with women. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Now, heads up, some of your moms might get angry at me for teaching you what I'm about to teach you. I'm going to teach you how to unapologetically ask for what you want with women.
for science. Hi, I'm Neil deGrasse Tyson, and this is Rising Stars. Today, we're featuring Rob Reinhart, who is founder and CEO of Soylent, a meal replacement product that's all the rage in the tech universe. Rob, welcome.
Thank you very, very much for having me.
Soylent. How old were you when you started this?
24.
Your company's now valued at what's in the like $100 million?
That was a few years ago. We've grown substantially since then.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Food is a huge market.
So, how did you get initial funding to do this? So, were you using your savings to start this? Was it your garage?
We raised a small amount of capital from a startup incubator founded by Paul Graham called Y Combinator. And then after we started to get off the ground a little bit, we used crowdfunding. We raised $3 million in a crowdfunding campaign.
Was it the word Soylent that was getting people?
It definitely stimulated some conversation.
You're too young to remember the original reference.
I'm a huge fan of the movie and the book.
Soylent Green.
Soylent Green.
What is the secret of Soylent Green?
Keeping that science aspect and that science fiction aspect is very important to me, because when you think of Soylent Green in the book Make Room, that's a very real problem about population growth and burdening the Earth's resources. I think we need to take these problems very seriously and catch them before they start.
So what are you trying to do here?
We're trying to make food better. We wanted to see what balanced diet entails and then meet those requirements as elementally as possible.
So elementally, you mean sort of molecular nutritional level of the product.
Exactly. Goal was to use science to improve the food system.
Whatever you put in here, you want to say it's better than like the whole meal I just had? I had like eggplant parmesan last night.
Well, it depends what you're optimizing for.
Optimized for pleasure. How about that?
This may not be the most pleasurable meal in the galaxy.
Okay.
However, it is very functional.
Functional food.
Right. Ever since food fortification from a generation ago. I mean, iodized salt, fortified rice, cereal, even macaroni and cheese has to be fortified.
Yeah, it's all the grains.
Nutritional deficiencies used to be just part of life, and now they're gone.
They're gone completely.
Just gone.
This is an engineering problem.
Right.
A food engineering problem.
Food engineering problem, and it's a very complex problem. I mean, it's pretty astounding that we can make something like this that will sit on a shelf without refrigeration for a year.
Is the food you want in the zombie apocalypse.
Exactly. Preppers love this stuff.
So can I try your liquid here?
You can.
So this, how do I know what flavor this is?
We were trying to have something kind of neutral, kind of bland.
So you managed to create this and not have much of a taste. It's really a perfunctory act.
Which is very difficult, because every one of those ingredients does have a taste.
Right.
So to have something ending up neutral is much, much more difficult than to have something that tasted strongly of, say, mint.
So this will define forevermore what Soylent tastes like for me.
Yes.
Some of it reminds me of kaopectate.
For diarrhea, you take kaopectate.
This doesn't have the same function.
Here's what you do. You know what it is? The urge to participate in this brilliant exercise in food is not.
These are the top 5 things you need to know about Soylent. What's Soylent? It's a popular meal replacement drink. No, that's not one of the 5. Let's dive into the 5. At number 5, prep. What does it take to have a Soylent meal? It depends on what type you buy. You can buy it in a powder.
Sweeter than a honeybee. Baby, been sweet on me. Than a honeybee. My queen bee. Oh, rock me to my soul. 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 Whoa, whoa. Stop, shake it song. Oh, watch her now, look at her run. Shake it song. Oh, dancing, having fun, mama, won't you? Rock me to my soul. 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 Whoa, whoa. Honey in your honey pot. Your pot is hot. Whoa. The honey pot. The pot is what you got. The rocket to love me. Baby to my soul. Come into my soul. Into my soul. Rock me to my soul. Whoa, whoa. Honey, won't you come by me? Spare me of this misery, misery. Won't you come by me? Oh, I know you'll agree. Love me to my soul. Me to my soul. Rock me to my soul. Love me to my soul. Whoa, whoa. Ça va bien, cher. Sweeter than a honeybee. Baby, been sweet on me. A honeybee. Queen bee, baby, won't you make her my soul? Make her my soul. Make her my soul. Rock, make her my soul. Baby, these songs were made for lovers. Oh, lovers and lovers and lovers and lovers and lovers and lovers and lovers, 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 my soul, my soul, queen bee, oh queen. There you go. We're in New Orleans, and it's big fun. Straight from them, a honeybee. Baby been sweet on me. Then a honeybee. My queen bee. Oh, rock me to my soul. 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 Whoa. Stop, shake a song. Oh, watch her now, look at him run. Shake a song. Oh, dance and having fun, mama, won't you? Rock me to my soul. 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 Whoa. Honey in your honey pot draw. Your pot is hot draw. Whoa. The honey pot, the pot is what you got to rock it to love me. Baby to my soul. Come into my soul. Make my soul. Rock me to my soul.